Hey guys, Rebecca Eloisa here. Today I'm going to teach you how to write the perfect social media caption, specifically for Instagram. 3 components. You have your hook, you have your personal information, and then you have your call to action or CTA. Your CTA. Okay, so the hook. The hook. Come closer. The hook. The hook is what snags you and reels you in. And there's a saying in journalism, and it goes, if it bleeds, it leads, which means your lead is going to be the most shocking, interesting thing ever. So, what does a good hook look like in a caption? It could look like a statistic. 1 in X Americans are living paycheck to paycheck. It can look like a question. It could be something in all caps. There's so many different ways to start off a post, okay? But it has to be a hook. Something that's interesting to your audience. Keyword, your audience. The next part of a winning caption is going to be the personal information. All right, so this is brand building. This is part of your story. This is part of what makes people fall in LOVE with YOU. Let's look at Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. Diego, my editor, please put a picture of this man right here. Yes. What is his story? I had $7 in my pocket. I was at the lowest of lows, and I turned my life around. Thus, I named my company $7 Production. Okay? That's his story. And it's very important if you're an entrepreneur or someone who's trying to spread a message, because you want your audience to essentially buy where you're selling. Visit your e-commerce store. Listen to your song. Try out your product. Watch your podcast. So for example, I have a client who is a weight loss coach. So say she has a post about showing her husband, and we're not just gonna say Husband Appreciation Day, like yay, it's our anniversary, whoop whoop whoop, I love him so much, the end. We're not gonna do that. We may have a hook, but the personal information we're gonna share is that story about that's personal, about, you know what, my husband, when I was at my lowest, crying about how I was not feeling like myself postpartum, he stepped in and was like, you know what? You don't have to live like this. Let's work together to help you reach your goals. Add the stories into every single post that we do, especially if you're a brand new account. At the end, we want to have our call to action. What is a call to action? That's basically where you ask someone or suggest to them to click the link in your bio, to watch your podcast, to visit your store, to buy your product, whatever it may be. If you believe that your product or service can really help a lot of people, then marketing is going to be your best friend. If you don't know where to start, I highly recommend booking a call with me. All of my clients have become very successful, okay? This is my art. This is what I love. I love doing what I do, okay? And if we are a good fit, then potentially we can actually work together long term. So click the link in my description if you're interested in something like that. So now we're gonna look at a sample caption that I wrote for a post, breaking all of this down, all right? So Diego, Mr. Editor Man, sir, can you please pop my phone screen up here? Okay, friends, this is me in a bikini. This is what I am contemplating whether or not I should post. I practically live in a bikini, and I love tropical weather and sunshine. But I realized at the bottom of this picture says recovery, it's a lifestyle. And it reminded me of a dark place in my life, a dark time in my life that essentially led me to where I am today. Alrighty, so remember this picture, and I wrote a caption to go along with it. So let's look at the very beginning, the hook. Okay, so recovery after burnout, the hook. That is extremely relatable, especially now, people on the hamster wheel or the rat race, and inflation happening and people getting fired from their jobs and all of that stuff is stressful. Okay, recovery after burnout. That's something that is even trending right now online, so which makes it a good hook. And then I capitalized recovery and capitalized burnout. I love using capitalization because it really draws the eye to the text. So for my personal information, it looks very long, as you can see, especially for a post. So it doesn't always have to be long like this. It can just be like even a couple sentences, as long as it's talking about you. Okay, so even if you're a social media manager and you're writing a caption for, let's say one of my current clients, Anthony O'Neill, who is the podcast host of The Table, wildly successful, and you're writing a personal post, you really want to include his story. So his story was that he was basically living for others, racked up tons of credit card debt, and was living in his car and was homeless. And that's when he was like, you know what? This is not what life is about. I need to turn my life around. So you want to include that. You want to make it very personal and specific. But this is the post. Exactly 2 years ago, I was experiencing burnout and didn't know it. 15 pounds heavier, hair falling out, hormonal issues, couldn't sleep, nightmares. It wasn't until I found myself contemplating self-harm that I decided to quit everything. And even here, because this story, I believe, can help people, you want to make it as interesting as possible so it can reach the most amount of people. All of this is true, but I just capitalize self-harm because that's shocking, especially for people that know me personally. I'm always like bubbly and happy, and try, I swing more towards optimism, or at least I try to. So that the fact that I was there shows the gravity of the situation. So yeah, contemplating self-harm, that I decided to quit everything and reclaim my health and life. Let's capitalize reclaim because that's powerful. Okay. I let go of my job, relationships, expectations, and decided to rest, recover, and be a little reckless. Or a lot of bit reckless. That's me. Next. Moved to Bali, finally started Kona Rise Digital, making more money than ever and feeling happy in my body and spirit. Now I'm in a very different place and feeling better than before. Who knew getting off the hamster wheel could mean more progress? There are still challenges, but now I have 5 non-negotiables for protecting my mind, body, and spirit, and I want to share them with you. See, so we have our post here. We have our hook, our personal information, and our call to action, and then we also have a photo. That is pretty much exactly how you write a meaningful caption. It's more than just hashtag, it's Motivation Monday. Treat people the way you want to be treated. Peace. It's more than that. You want to add personal information and a call to action always. Why is this important? It's because you are selling something special, whether it's a product or a service. The world deserves to see it. And so that's why marketing is so important. So, highly recommend you either book a consultation call with me where I can literally go through your profiles and help you out. And even if, you're looking for a full-time, full-service agency to support you in your social media goals and dreams because you're working on your business, then that's something else that we can discuss. So go ahead and book a call with me. And if you're still learning and wanting to do this on your own, then go ahead and subscribe to my YouTube channel, keep watching my videos, hit the thumbs up, and let me know exactly what type of videos you want to see, because I have so many ideas and they're all really good in my opinion, but I really want to make sure I make content that is better serving you. Alrighty guys, I'll talk to you later. Mwah. Bye.